Hi guys. Um, I wanted to make this video and post on the forum because I know we talk a lot about body fat content, me included. We're all in various stages of bodybuilding for different reasons, but this can be so misleading. And I think, what total body fat content is. That I think in my opinion, really, we need to get on a different standard. We've got to stop thinking about total body fat because there is some fat in your body you cannot afford to lose. It results in life threatening condition and really should not be part of the equation. You have fat in your. Let me stand up for a minute. Okay. You have fat in the base of your skull where your spinal cord connects to your brain, okay? And throughout your spinal cord, down your whole vertebrae, through your lumbar region, and through your back, where your spine is, you have fat in your spinal cord and throughout your central nervous system, which is what that part is, and your peripheral nervous system, which is where your nerve pathways run inside your arms and legs and throughout the rest of your body. This amount of fat you cannot live without. This is what really bugs me when people say, "Oh yeah, it's like I'm down to 3 to 4% body fat." Bro, if you're down to 3 to 4% body fat, you had better be in an acute care facility because you're about to die. You got some serious health problems. So when we say that we have X amount of body fat, like I posted in one of the forums in a thread that I just put up earlier, that I'm down to approximately 10%. Okay, when 10% is what I can afford to lose, okay? It's not necessarily just the spare tire that you see on the front, okay? I still have a little bit of that. Whatever your total body fat content is, it is really safe and I think even Dr. J would agree with me on this one. Okay, I realize I'm only a medical student and student RN, but I do know that realistically, just to simplify things, back about 5% of the total body fat content out. Or if you come up with, let's say, 15% body fat, total body fat that you have, back 5% out of that as body fat you cannot afford to lose. Okay? So your realistic body fat measurement is going to be about 10%. Okay? Now, your fat is your batteries. It is your emergency energy supply. It is your fight and flight response. It is what kicks in when you get to the doctor's office and the only parking space is at the other end of the parking lot, and oh shit, you got 5 minutes to make your appointment, and guess what? He's up on the third floor and the lift is broken. Okay, and you have to hustle it up there to make it on time. Okay, that is where your batteries kick in. It is not safe to drop your body fat down to a percentage that is too low, but I'll let you discuss that with your doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor and I'm not going to start giving you medical advice here. It would be beyond my scope of practice and irresponsible of me to do so. But I think it is safe to assume, let us please all get on the same page. Whatever your body fat content is, figure out 5 to 6% of it is body fat that you cannot afford to lose. You have this body fat is necessary and is part of your central and peripheral nervous system, and it travels throughout your arms and legs and your entire body, and it makes part of the how do I say, the conductive highway that electrical impulses and nerve impulses from your cephalic region, your brain, travel through your CNS, your central nervous system and spinal cord, into your PNS, your peripheral nervous system of your nerve endings throughout your body. It is necessary. It is a requirement. If this body fat is reduced to a point you have loss of motor neuron control, you have let's just say you have a lot of health problems, okay? So if we're going to go ahead and assume that we're talking about body fat content, is just a suggestion, maybe, because I am a member here too, that let's pull out, say, just 5% right off the top, because that is the last 5% that you have that is necessary to sustain your life. You cannot afford to lose. So if you're at 16% body fat measurement total throughout your entire body, then what you really have is a body fat content of 11%. None of us wants to hurt ourselves. We don't want to give bad advice and injure each other. I mean, we're all in this for the different reasons, and most of this is for the health and safety of our own bodies. But I think that, and I'm coming from perspective of medical student, but maybe it is time that we actually start thinking of our body fat content in terms of medical, uh, and kind of like translate that into the bodybuilding field because of reasons that I've already mentioned. And I've had people contact me before, you send me a PM, I think I'm ready for this exercise or that exercise, or I've never tried SARMs, or heard your medical profession. I'm down to 3% body fat. If you're down to 3% body fat, you better be in an ICU, because you need people like me around the clock with a team of doctors trying to figure out what the hell has gone wrong, because we're performing life-saving measures on you. Okay. See, this is why it is not possible. Okay. So with that said, let put that to thought and add your own thoughts into this, because I mean we're all in this together for the same reasons. But I think it's a safe place to start. Whatever your body fat content is, back out 5% that we know is necessary to sustain our lives and keep us healthy, and then the remainder, maybe that we can talk about, that we can afford to lose, because it has gotten so confusing that sometimes I have a hard time keeping up and make sure that we is all are all on the same page. Okay. All right. uh, Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good day.